What's up, everybody? It's your boy Midwest Savage here. Gonna do a little 2023 year in review video for you. Just let you know how my year has been, what's been going on, and hopefully what 2024 will bring to me. But if you've been following along for a while, I'm just gonna go through the post, not every single one, but just a little timeline of what's gone on in 2023. And yeah, I don't know. It's my year-end review video, just talking about the year 2023, how it went, how it's going, and like I said, hopefully what 2024 brings to me. This might look a little weird to you. This is the WBP jack. Just redid all the furniture with the Ukraine, what is it, the KPYK furniture. I should have done a little, yeah. But I got the OD green handguard on there with the gas tube cover. Got the ME military equipment dust cover. The Ukraine KPYK stock, fully adjustable. I really like this. I really enjoy it. I want to thank my guy Tommy Slav and akguys.com for shipping this to me. My boy Tommy for hooking me up with the source to find this fantastic furniture after I was playing with his buttstock for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to have to get rid of the wood on this and upgrade a little bit. So that's what we got here, the 5.56. This is the rifle. At the beginning of the year, I was so excited to get it. Had some issues with extractions. There it is. Nope, did it again. What the hell, dude? There it is. Sent it back to Arms of America. Got it back from Arms of America. Was a little bit better. Wouldn't say it was 100%. Still had an issue every now and then, but did some deep diving. A lot of Reddit comments, a lot of posts, a lot of questions. Finally ended up taking a bore brush, right? No, a flex hone. The flex hone for 223 rifles. It's like a brush, basically, for the size of the caliber of the cartridge that you're having issues with. Ran that bad boy in there a couple times, oiled it up real nice. Have had zero issues with this thing since. And that's nice because I really like this rifle.
I love it. I love it.
I put a lot of work into this thing, aside from the flex hone. Put a K&S piston in here, shot it a lot. I didn't upgrade the trigger. Like I said, just the flex hone, the K&S piston to try to get this as soft shooting as possible. Damn, it's so much fun. Pretty sure I made a video on the K&S pistons. You can check those out here. But I took this thing to, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I took this thing to Kalashnikon. I loved it. I shot okay with it. Impact! With it, compared to a lot of other people around, I did okay, but I'm glad that I got this thing up and running. I got the new furniture on it, so this is what I plan on using in 2024 with the 223 ammo, because everybody knows that the 7.62 ammo, and by God, the 5.4 ammo is insanely priced at the moment. I'm so glad I never got into an AK-74, because I would be the idiot who would still, well, not calling anybody idiots, but I would still be out there shooting it like there's nothing wrong with it and spending a lot of money on ammo, because that's just the nature of me. I like to spend money on stuff and have a good time, because why not? You're only here once. But the WBP 5.56, like I said, I've had a lot of videos on this, a lot of Instagram posts. This is a fantastic rifle after the initial hiccup has been taken care of. I did have the SLX Primary Arms 1X optic on here. Switched it up to this Hollow Sun, what is this, the HE512C Gold Dot. I used this on my Arsenal at Kalashnikon. I really like this optic. See if I can turn it on. We'll do a little, yeah, it's clear. I'll see if I can get this to pick up on the camera for you guys. I'm not promising anything. All right, we got the optic to show up. I'm not guaranteeing that you'll be able to see this, but I'm gonna try. Little gold dot action in there, but really big fan of the gold. I like anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll use a red, but if I can find something that's green or gold, I'll go with it. I mean, there's not a lot of gold options out there. I mean, there's the amber colors and Trigicons and other things like that, but really big fan of this optic. I'm hoping it does me well in the future, because this is how I plan on running this bad boy, the 556 WBP. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, you know the deal. Hit me up in the comments. If you have yourself one, thumbs up to you. If you're thinking about getting one, go for it. It's fantastic. I love this thing. I'm just going to keep sitting here talking about how much I love it, and I have other things to talk about. But yes, first part of the year, the WBP, had the issues with it, took care of everything. Now I got it all fancied out. Like I said, with the KPYK Crook Ukraine furniture, with the military equipment dust cover. Like I said, check out the akguys.com. Get yourself some, because it's like Zenico. Who knows how long you're going to be able to get this stuff, especially with what's going on over there. But that's the first issue, or the first, not issue, was a slight issue. This is the first thing I had at the beginning of the year. Like I said, a couple of issues with it, took care of it, runs fantastic now. And this was about January-ish. I got this, like right after the first of the year. First week of January, I got the SLR 107 Arsenal stamped receiver, but I absolutely love this thing. I was running this in competition as well, ran this in Kalashnikon. Ran it all through the summer and practical rifle courses. Hit. Hit. I ran this at Thunder on the Tundra in, when was that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. We're here, Thunder on the Tundra. We're running the 40 because I've been doing terrible the last 2 rounds, so we're just going to try to run through this and just dump as hard as we can. I think it was August or September was Thunder on the Tundra. But like I said, another K&S piston job on here. Got the primary arms 2X with the hollow sun set up on the side there. Nice little offset red dot. Smooth shooter. I absolutely love this thing.
I love it.
I'm glad I got it when I did, but I just got to start upgrading what I do have with what I can upgrade it with at the moment, because so we're trying to get out of here. But the SLR 107R Kalashnikon, ran this thing on day 1. Did pretty good with this. Like I said, I had that hollow sun on here at first. I really like that optic. But I don't think I did too bad at Kalashnikon. Like I said, it's a learning experience. And for all those of you who are watching who have never been to any type of competition, do it, man. You got to jump into it. You got to do it. It's the only way you're going to get better. It's the only way you're going to learn stuff. Granted, yes, you can get on Google and ask questions. You can get on Reddit, ask questions. You can YouTube how to do this, or what should I do to be a better shooter. You can watch all the videos, read all the comments you want. The only thing that's honestly going to make you better is going out there and doing it. It's like, you know, terrible example, baseball. You can watch all the videos you want on swinging a bat, but if you're not in the batting cage, if you're not playing games, hitting balls, you're never honestly going to get better. But I love this thing. 7.62, 39. This thing's a workhorse. I've never had any issues with it, aside from tweaking the gas a little bit with different types of ammo. But I got that all figured out now. I know what kind of ammo I need to run with this thing. I have it set just how I want to have it set. And yeah, it's beautiful. Circle 10 stock, primary arms, hollow sun, little offset there. RS regulate handrail on there. I just got this thing set up to how I like it. I'm not saying this is your fantastic setup. This isn't going to work for you. It might work for you. It might not. But this is just, that's how I like it. This works for me. I don't know why I keep doing sound effects. Because like I said before, I can do it in post-edit. It's just how I am. I'm a sound effect kind of making guy. But yeah, I mean, it's set up exactly how I want it. It's fantastic. It's not the heaviest. It's not the lightest. But I know how to make it happy. It knows how to make me happy. So yeah, another gun I got in 2023, the Arsenal SLR 107. If you got one, thumbs up to you, man. If you don't have one, I know they're expensive. Everybody complains about how expensive Arsenal is. It's not going to get any better, dude. It's not. The days are long gone. I've said it before. There's no cheap rifles anymore. You might be able to get yourself a Wasser on sale around Christmas. That was just happening last week. You could grab yourself a Wasser for, I think it was like $700, $600, somewhere in there, but the days of cheap Arsenals are out the window, man. The ammo's not cheap. It's not getting any cheaper, so you're better off to buy once, cry once. Get yourself one now, because it's not getting any cheaper next year. I haven't shot this thing enough. I've been too hung up on the Arsenal. I've been too hung up on the WBP, because those are the two rifles out of the many that I own that I'm using strictly for competition. Those are the ones I spend the most time with. The rest of them, don't get me wrong, the Zastavas, the Galil, the KP9, the KR103, the Wasser, I don't know what else, but they're all fun. They're cool to shoot. I enjoy them, but I don't spend a lot of time with them. Those aren't the ones that I'm focused on. Those aren't the ones I'm taking to the competition. Those aren't the ones I try to have dialed in exactly how I want them, because that's not what I use them for. They sit in the closet, they collect dust, and every now and then I'll be like, oh, I forgot I had that. Let's go shoot that bad boy. 5.56, 223 FB Radam Baril. I'm sure I'm saying a lot of that wrong, but like I said, this thing completely stock. Haven't done anything to this. I've probably only honestly took it out 3, maybe 4 times if it's lucky. But this is a very well made rifle, and it's fantastic. I've been on the 223 train all year from the new rifles I've bought, because I like the 223s. A lot of people hate on the 223 AKs. I don't. I think they're fantastic. They are great for the long distance. The ammo is widely available. It's cheaper than the 7.62 right now, and I don't think it's getting any better as far as price goes for the 7.62. It is what it is, but the FB Radam, it's a great shooter. I've made a few videos on this. It's a fantastically built rifle, but like I said, I've done nothing to this. I mean, if you want to get a new stock, your options are limited. If you want to get a handguard, there's definitely some fitment you have to do. There's some tips and tricks. I mean, aside from I get an optic rail. Those aren't exactly easy to find, and if you find them, somebody's going to try to bend you over to get a ridiculous price for them. But I wish I would have got one in 7.62, but I didn't. I got this one in 2.23. I had a choice to make. I decided to make this choice because I'm a sucker for 2.23 AKs this year, and it's just, I don't know, that's how I'm feeling this year. That's what's going down. These are the 3 rifles I got this year. I know I wanted to get a SAM 5. I also wanted to get a Baril and 7.62x39. I did not. I did pick myself up the new Davidoff chest rig yesterday with the 3 different types of camo. I hate looking at his website when he drops stuff, because there's always something on there where I'm like, ooh, I want that. And I don't know, 8 out of 10 times maybe I'll end up just saying, yep, hurry up, buy it. I'm a sucker for anything Flecktarn. So I got me a new chest rig. This came right before Christmas, so I was excited about that, because now I have a dedicated 223 chest rig, a dedicated 7, so I have 2 for 7.62x39. I have a KP9 chest rig. You can never go wrong with having a multitude of chest rigs. I have an onward research one that I've never used. I just bought it because everybody's like, oh, they're in stock. And I was like, hurry up, buy. So maybe one day I'll use that one on something. Who knows? But getting back at it, beginning of the year, it was cold. I think I went to one practical rifle competition in March. It was ridiculously windy. It was cold. My poor buddy, Quiet Wyatt, broke his AUG in half because it was so cold. That was ridiculous. And then let's see, March, April or May, I believe, was Kalashnikon, and that was fantastic. That was a little bit of a drive from my house, totally worth it. Met a whole bunch of great people, learned a hell of a lot more about shooting and what I need to do, what I needed to fix. I can't even begin to list all the cool people that I named. Everybody on my squad was fantastic. Everybody was cool. I'll just put up pictures of everybody that was there because there's just so many damn names to go through. Great event, fantastic time. I loved it. Can't wait to go back. Not in January when it's freezing cold, although, I mean, I'm no stranger to the cold. Like I said, Midwest. But I have so many other things to go to next year. I have Kalashnikon, I have Kalash Bash, there's Thunder on the Tundra. I'm going to try to make Mitten State Mayhem. I'm going to try to get to a couple more practical rifles, like going way off track on how I wanted to lay out this video. Kalashnikon was in the beginning of the year. That was a blast. Learned a lot. Went to a couple practical rifles after that with my boy AKM Brandon. Tommy Slav was at a few of them. Let's not forget Tingley Gunhole, Quiet Wyatt, all my Midwestern friends. We try to get together as much as we can and go to these practical rifles together. And I did that up until Thunder. Went to Thunder.
Tingley Gunhole, Thunder on the Tundra, brother.
Had a good time there. Got to see everybody that I made friends with last year. That was a fantastic time. And Thunder on the Tundra, if you're in the upper-ish Midwest, or if you're not scared to travel to go have a good time, I highly suggest it. It was the first competition I went to last year. It was a blast. Made a lot of good friends. And it's just a good time, man. It's a good time. It's a great time to learn. Just like any other competitions, always a good time to learn every time you go to a competition. But I can't stress it enough, man. If you guys are watching these videos and you're like, oh, I got to find a competition around me, you need to. It's so much fun. You're going to meet a whole bunch of cool people. And it's just a good time. It's a good time. I mean, granted, like Kalash Bash, Kalashnikon, I don't know if Mitten State Mayhem, but Thunder on the Tundra, these are all like com block, AK-ish, built around competitions. Yeah, I go to practical rifles where it's like me and Tommy and Brandon and maybe Wyatt will be, and Jeff will be like the only guys with AKs. Everybody else has their tricked out ARs. They got AUGs. They got just all types of weird, crazy shit that's non-AK, and they kind of look at it as goofy, but then, you know, they're like, all right, actually, that thing is pretty cool. You do got it pretty decked out, and it looks like it shoots pretty nice. So you can make a believer out of people who aren't at AK-only events. You just got to show up and shoot good, and then they'll be like, ooh, what do you got? Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's a good setup. Because there's been a few people who have, you know, questioned what I had, looked at it. Oh, man, I thought those things just shot all over the place, and holy shit, man, that was pretty good shooting you did there. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Appreciate you a lot. Another thing I want to talk about, the people you meet at these events, it's fantastic, man. You're going to make so many different friends when you go to these things. Like, I first met Tommy, I think last year. I just bumped into him at Thunder on the Tundra because he was the guy walking around with a tank top and a puppy. And now he's the guy walking around with a tank top and a full-grown dog. And we're pretty good buddies. I think I would talk to him about every day, maybe. And we enjoy AKs. We enjoy shooting. We have good laughs. Met my buddy AKM Brandon through the Instagram. Now we go to events all the time. And my buddy Tinkley Gunhole, met him at Thunder last year. And now we talk about AKs and stuff all the time. And it's just a good time. We're all planning on convoying up.
On roll this trucking convoy across the USA.
Heading down to Kalash Bash this year. So get out, touch grass in the AK community, go to a competition, make some friends, especially if you plan on traveling to a competition. It's always good to have a couple buddies that you know you're going to meet there, a couple buddies you can carpool with, or at least meet up somewhere, at least have somebody to call and be like, hey, where are you at? I just had a flat tire, or hey, I need a monster. I'm tired and, well, I need to drive some more. You know, build your little community of homies around your area that all enjoy doing the same stuff you do, because it's a good time, man. I can't lie. I have to take a drink from my bubbler. But I kind of went way off track with everything. Kalash Bash, many practical rifle courses, Thunder on the Tundra. I mean, I had a decent year. I really wanted to get to Mitten State Mayhem. I couldn't get the day off. But then when I weaseled my way into being able to go, it would have been like a 24-hour trip. It would have been like leave, work, get your stuff, drive all the way out there. Hopefully you get there right in time of registration, shoot the course, turn around, drive back home. It would have been like I think it would have took me like 26 hours. And I was like, I can do that. I can stay awake for 26 hours for a good AK competition, but I couldn't get a ticket at the last minute. I was kind of upset. Next year, I'm buying a ticket right off the bat, regardless if I can get the day off or not, because I don't want to not be able to go. If something happens, then I can be able to go. But I hope to see all you guys at either Kalashnikon, Kalash Bash, Thunder on the Tundra, Mitten State Mayhem. Those are like the 4 horsemen of competitions I'm going to try to go to this year. Definitely Kalash Bash. Like I said, me and the boys, we're already convoying up. Got the group chat going. Hopefully that's going to be a great time. I'm pretty sure it'll be a great time. But I hope to see you guys at some of these competitions. Hope to see you guys at some of these events. And I don't know, man. Just get out there. Get to shooting because it's a great time. Look at me. Complete idiot. No clue what I was doing like 2 years ago. And now, still a complete idiot, but I got a little bit better of an idea of what I'm doing when I go to these things. It's all about making friends and having a good time, man. It's, you know, you're not going to go out there, you're not hitting home runs right off the bat, but you learn as long as you get a little bit better every time. That's all that matters. That's all that matters because I'm definitely better than I was a year and a half ago. I can guarantee that. I only hope to get better. But beginning of the year, like I said, Kalashnikon, May, April-ish. Kalash Bash is right before that. I think Kalash Bash is April. I think Kalashnikon is in May. And then I got the summer to just go to these practical rifles every month, get a little bit better. And then Thunder on the Tundra. Or no, Mitten State Mayhem is before that. I have my timeline all screwed up. But that's my plans for the year. 2023 has been a good year. Started my own little side business, akaallday.net. And I'd like to thank everybody who bought something from there, everybody who's purchased stuff. I can't thank you enough. I'm not retiring off it. I just had ideas to make some stupid stuff, like, you know, Draco t-shirts, keychains, stickers. It's all over there. If you go to akaallday.net, you'll see it. Like I said, I very much appreciate everybody who supported me. The giveaways I did at Thunder on the Tundra were pretty cool because the guy, I gave away 2 packages with like shirts, hats, stickers, basically one of everything I had. I did 2 giveaways and one guy was pretty excited to get it. Said he loved my stuff. Oh man, I follow you on the Instagram. I love all this stuff. You make some great stickers, and that made me feel good. And especially this guy right here. I feel like an ass because I don't remember this guy's name, but he was just some dude that showed up because he heard about the event. I think it was from one of my videos he said. I feel like an ass. Like I said, I can't remember this guy's name because we talked for a while. But he was just excited to see me. And I'm like, there's way better people here than me to watch, dude. He's like, oh no. He's like, I watch all your videos. And he was going through like my Zastava videos, my KP9 videos, my KUSA rifle videos. And like this dude, this guy right here, he's pretty cool. I hope to see him next year at Thunder on the Tundra because I don't know, man. It was just really cool to meet somebody who likes what you're doing and talks about it with you and, you know, gives you the thumbs up and wanted to take a picture with me of all things. So that was pretty crazy. But I don't know. This video is getting pretty long. I'm sure most of you have backed out by now. But I can't thank all of you enough for all the support you've given me over 2023. Making this channel a little bit better, just like I do with shooting. Every competition, just a little bit better. And every video, I hope to make it just a little bit better. I can't thank all of you enough. Midwest Savage on the Instagram. I'm sure you know. Check out my guy, Tommy Slav. There's AKM Brandon, Tingley Gunhole. There's so many of my buddies. Yeah, I'm sorry that I just mentioned those 3 because I can't mention all the other great people I met over the year. Of course, AK Mario, Bolts and Holes. I love seeing his shorts, and that was cool just to be teamed up with him. Of course, Clay went and held the camera for me. I think I shot that guy back there.
Range call? I think you did great.
And that was cool, man. That's what you need in the community. People who are there for you, you know, talk you up a little bit. You don't need somebody like, oh man, that was terrible. You know, I don't even know why you're here. That's never happened once. Everybody's real cool. High fives all around. It's been a great year. I'm so glad I met everybody. Like I said, I'm just going to put up random pictures of all these awesome people I met. Everybody on my squads and all competitions I've been to. You guys all know who you are. You're fantastic. I can't wait to see you guys at the next event. Hit me up on Instagram, Midwest Savage. please check out the store, akallday.net. Use the store code, I don't know, think of a stupid code, year end. Type in year end, 15% off at the store for, I don't know, middle of January. I guess I'll stop doing it. Whole month of January. Why not? I appreciate you guys. Use the code year end, 15% off your entire order. Just because I appreciate you guys. Can't thank you enough. I got new designs coming out next year, making different t-shirts. Got a couple more hat designs coming out. Any stupid thing that pops in my head that I think, yeah, that's pretty cool, I put it on stickers, I put it on hats, and you guys buy it, and I appreciate it very much. I can't thank you enough, but I'm done rambling. Midwest Savage, much appreciated. 2023. Hope you guys had a good year, and I hope to see you next year, either here, most likely at a competition would be very cool. Slap me a high five. Usually at competitions, I walk around with stickers in my pockets, give you some free stickers. But you guys have a good year. Much appreciated. See you next year. Is this thing on?